So, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, I'm actually a finance student in which I study forex trading and also sometimes I actually study crypto. So I've actually gone to do some research on crypto, and today I actually bring you the top 5 crypto picks in which you should participate in. And guys, mind you, before we actually get into this video, these currencies are actually currencies that I have done my research, and trust me, if you actually want to click out of this video and go right now and invest in these currencies, there would absolutely be nothing wrong. Although it's not really something I may advise you to do, because I would actually want you to study more. And actually, before you go further, please, I actually want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I mean, it helps me, and it's the little support in which you could actually give to me. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and turn on post notifications, and let's continue the video. So like I was talking about the cryptocurrencies, these may not actually be things in which you should go right now and invest in, but you should actually study more about them. That is why you should actually subscribe to my channel. You would actually see more of these things. But trust me, these are currencies in which I would actually recommend any random person out there, let alone my subscriber. So guys, you want to know the 5 best crypto picks in which you should be investing in right now? Let's jump right into the video. So number 1, Polygon, also known as Matic. So Polygon is a layer 2 blockchain which runs and operates on Ethereum's network to process transactions faster and connects Ethereum's based product. By the way, for those who don't know, a blockchain that operates on top of another blockchain is what we call a layer 2 blockchain. So what you need to know really is that Polygon is the first well-structured and easy to use platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. Polygon is often referred to as Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains because it effectively transforms Ethereum into a full-fledged multi-chain system. It's also worth noting that as long as Ethereum stays relevant and Polygon remains one of the top dogs of Ethereum layer to scaling its solution, Matic token will continue to exist and will play an increasingly important role securing the system and enabling governments. When it comes to Polygon, we have a few advantages that you all need to know about. First of all, Polygon is an ERC20 token, meaning that it's compatible with other Ethereum-based currencies. Polygon is also known as a governance token, so other owners of this crypto can participate in the way Polygon is run. On top of that, this coin also serves as what I call a trifecta moment, in which you can also stake it to earn interests, and it can also be used to pay additional gas fees. With these cryptocurrencies, transaction fees are consistently low. So typical transaction fees are around 1 cent. So the abilities to process these transactions are relatively quick. Moving on to the next cryptocurrency is going to be Chainlink, also known as Link. So Chainlink is a decentralized blockchain, which just simply means that it can transfer real-world data to programs running on the blockchain. Think of it, Chainlink is pretty much just a middleman that allows its contracts to connect to other big data sources. Like stated within the actual name of the crypto, Chainlink is like a bridge that brings a smart contract, the data in it, and it connects it all together. For some examples of external data these programs may want to receive could be stock prices, spot costs, and pretty much any data resource or API out there. I think I'm going to talk about API on a different video. What do you think, guys? So let's continue. Now the third coin here on my list is Litecoin. So back in 2011, when Litecoin was first curated, it was actually one of the first coins in existence and was frequently the second largest cryptocurrencies by market cap. Now Litecoin is very easy to understand because it operates very similarly to Bitcoin. It was developed by using a copy of Bitcoin's source code, and it was designed to complete crypto transactions quickly and cheaply. Litecoin was initially created because of concerns that Bitcoin is becoming overly centralized, and they wanted to make it more difficult for light scale mining to gain the upper hand and mining. Regardless, Bitcoin and Litecoin still share a lot of similarities. First of all, they're technically both decentralized. They operate as utility coins where it's like digital money, and they rely on proof of work as their concept, and they also rely on the community to supply tokens to the crypto mining. Both cryptos also go through something called the halving event, where about every 4 years they reduce the number of coins that's generated and released into circulation. Last but not the least, Bitcoin and Litecoin also have a fixed supply. Litecoin, however, is at 84 million tokens. However, Bitcoin is about 24 million tokens today. In terms of the pros for Litecoin, there's actually a few. So all the Litecoin, very similar to Bitcoin in many ways. Litecoin actually processes transactions 4 times faster than Bitcoin. Right now, the stats are adding up to be around 2.5 minutes per block, while Bitcoin takes about 10 minutes per block. Transaction fees for Litecoin are also significantly lower than Bitcoin due to the smaller block size and faster transaction time. If you ever want to send just a small amount of Bitcoin to someone, if you could pay just a fraction of that, that is pretty much where Litecoin steps in and says, you know what, don't worry, we're going to handle that. We actually, handle that cheaper and faster for those micro payments. So here are 2 reasons why I believe Litecoin is bullish. One of them is the fact that the CFTC reaffirmed their stance that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and actually Litecoin are commodities rather than securities. As you know, the government does not like crypto. Maybe it's because the government is realizing they can print infinite amount of money. They don't want to lose power of the dollar like we're seeing now. Or maybe they just want to weaken any type of alternatives that the people of the United States may actually want to run to next. Now, another reason why Litecoin is actually getting some bullish price action later on this year and early 2024 is that it's having events scheduled for this upcoming August, which is about 4 to 5 months away. Bitcoin and Litecoin markets are actually producing a similar bullish outcome. And for Litecoin, more specifically, we've also seen a pretty consistent track record in the past of having a significant pop in the months leading to having a better situation. Now, Litecoin currently sits at the price of $90.71, although it has reached a high of $420 back in December of 2017. And I know that was a long time ago, but don't worry, because its second all-time high is just under that at $414 back in May of 2021. Going off that 2021 all-time high, that means Litecoin is actually down by 78% from that period of its price action. And if it ever returns back to that price, then obviously I think it's going to actually be a good situation. So the 4th coin for this video, one of my favorites, is actually Ethereum. As I mentioned in previous videos, if Bitcoin is considered to be gold, then Ethereum would be like electricity providing network designed for updates and animation as time moves on, rather than just being a store of value. Ethereum is still currently the world's 2nd largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, and is constantly providing the crypto industry with innovative updates and upgrades made to its blockchain. As most of you guys know, Ethereum did move away from that proof of work concept and moved over to proof of stake, and it's been going pretty well. Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain platform that was launched in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin. It was created as a way to enable developers to build decentralized applications, dApps, on top of the Ethereum network. One of the key features of Ethereum is the use of smart contracts, which are smart executing contracts that can automate the price of verifying and enforcing the term of a contract. Smart contracts are a programming language specifically designed for the Ethereum platform. One of the main differences between Ethereum and Bitcoin is that Ethereum was not just a digital currency, but rather a platform for building decentralized applications. This means that Ethereum has a much wider range of use cases than Bitcoin, including the creation of decentralized finance, the file applications, supply chain management, and identity verification system, among others. Overall, Ethereum has become a major player in the blockchain space and has contributed significantly to the development of decentralized technology. Now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the number one in which you've been waiting for, and you guessed it, Bitcoin. Or should I say, is it the number 5? Or it's the number 1? I don't know, but Bitcoin. Right now, unless you're living under a rock, it doesn't have to be a rock. Unless you're living under like microscopic pedal. I mean, everyone knows about Bitcoin. Everyone knows about Bitcoin. And whenever the market turns and becomes bullish, Bitcoin is usually the first market to lose the way. And that's why I continue to invest in Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin is the top leading crypto in terms of its market cap. Whenever the market becomes more volatile, it is still the one that leads the way, takes a little bit less of a hit. In more recent developments with this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is also the only cryptocurrency that is labeled both a commodity from the CFTC and the SEC. I know you may not really understand that, but just take it like that. It blows my mind that even through times like this, that Bitcoin is not currently double the price that it's at right now. Everything that is happening within the economy, the US dollar getting weakened, and just how ridiculous it is for government to continue printing money, still enormous amount of tax, and the fact that people do not look at Bitcoin as their solution, even though that is what it was created for. It's only been more than 15 years since the 2008 financial crash, and already we are watching another giant banking crisis unfold right beneath us. I believe though this is one of the reasons why government agencies like the SEC, the CFTC are doing everything they can to discredit cryptocurrencies and to put a bad reputation within the face. I realized that Joe Biden a few months ago actually banned the MetaTrader 4, in which is the platform sometimes you could actually use to trade cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin at the time of filming this video is just at around $28,000, and its all-time high was at $69,000 back in November of 2021. Wow! And guys, I'm actually believing that Bitcoin would actually grow above that initial price which it was, guys. So I would actually suggest, if you actually want to invest in Bitcoin, don't actually take all your money in there. But one thing you should do is you should actually follow me and learn how we actually do investment like this, so you're not going to make a mistake, guys. So guys, these are the 5 best picks of cryptocurrencies in which I would actually recommend. If you have any cryptocurrency you actually want to recommend, you can actually put it down the comment section down there. So guys, like I would always say, the best time to start is 20 years ago. The second best time to start is now. Catch you all later.